watch Johnny v Geo, Femboy v Holo.
TLOC versus TLOC, the team kill.
I was so hyped about this patch. I like when the patch came out yesterday. I was like, I have to show up to Suplex.
I've seen a lot of things about the patch. Not necessarily bad or good. I've seen a lot of different stuff though so far.
Yeah,
Especially
game's
from every
changing. Like
character.
half the characters feel like they're just completely different characters.
Oh yeah. Like, and I've heard like based on what I've seen people say, like everybody's power level has weirdly gone up too.
Yeah.
Like everybody seems like they've
'Cause
gotten
So
good.
suddenly you can just convert anything with Wild Assault. You can just
Oh,
push
yeah.
people off of you with the shield.
They gave
It's
you
crazy.
and Wild Start being available at Round Start is incredible too. But already we're gonna see Fem go ahead and start it off with the Johnny. Of course, Johnny sets up those cards when he does his little misfinders, his slashes. They trigger where the card is, so that was why you're able to
Yeah.
get super high anti-air against.
A lot like
against
the
Holo.
coins from Exerd, but it like
Yes.
stays on the screen, which is the real interesting part.
Yeah, it allows you to really set up for plus frame stuff, and I don't blame them. Having unblockable shenanigans and like the wall stick you could have gotten a misfinder.
Yeah, no
and
no
exit.
Bacchus Sai in this
Oh,
version. No
man.
Bacchus Sai and Strive.
Oh, nice triple
I think
back.
people are probably
dash.
thankful for that.
I am. I do not want to play a game where somebody can unironically
Red
unblock
RC,
me. I don't want to play
Bacchus
Strive
Sai.
where I get unblockable. You know what I mean? That'd be brutal. But already, I mean, hey, Vim's starting off at a pretty good position here so far. Oh, gets 6 Pete. But not doing too bad. Able to push Holo
Femboy
back
playing
into
it
the
pretty
corner.
clean.
Yeah. Good pressure. Nice jump out of the corner. I like neutral jump as a way to challenge. It can be a little bit risky, but that close, you can stick out a button too well. PRC jump in. Nice. We're setting the pressure. Back up. Clip. Not too bad. Ooh, I like that. We're on it. Close slash. And now we're going to see, do we have any of those new routings? Nope. Just goes for a safe jump. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Geo's new move, Chave, is it called? That move is wild. That move is so. I took that move in the training mode. Did spiral arrow with it.
It feels good.
Yeah, the modifications of the special moves are just crazy. I do hope we get to see Holo use them here.
Yeah.
Because that move is super cool. That move is super cool.
I mean, it's such an early, like, the patch has been out for so little.
You saw it there. He just did Chave in the spiral.
Actually,
The whole screen turns red.
Like, it's nice. You cover so much space. But, like, it's such a new move that the
Just
muscle
thinking.
memory you have, it takes some time to get into.
You can
and
see
get
him
it part of
thinking
your
on the.
body.
He's like, give me
Exactly.
time to think about how to use my moves.
He's like, wait a second, I have another option from this distance.
The move buffs are crazy. I mean, if you've seen the launch off the DP, it's actually just wild.
Exactly.
Chave into DP.
Exactly.
Lots of new routes.
Nice pressure. One thing and a nice
Sick throw bait.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Finally resetting it back, and we're just going to go ahead and red RC. Wall break won't kill. Fortunately, barely off. Get counter hit
Immediate wild
immediately.
assault conversion using the last of the burst gauge to get in there.
Yeah.
Love that.
There's
a chance. Misfinder and a misfinder. And it's over.
One thing I actually like, and shout out, but firstly, Holo taking that game one, shout out. One thing I actually like to see, and I think I see it a lot, it can be hard with Geo. Holo really likes to go in, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, very aggressive playstyle.
Exactly, and but after a certain point, it gets a little predictable because Geo's gonna have to step dash in, and that's why Holo, you'll see him Fem, you'll see them get out of the corner with like 5 Ps or 2 Ps. You'll be able to challenge, catch Geo on the dash, and then you can kind of take your turn back. So if he was a little bit more careful, a little bit more patient, I think it's a lot off of it. But it's hard to be that way when you.
I mean, Holo though, I think is such a perfect example of a player who is like aggressive, but not but just a very good player who has like an aggressive playstyle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's not unrestrained by any.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Good round start.
It's about approaching them in different ways to where what they swing at you sometimes isn't as effective and make them die for it.
Exactly. And we're back.
Wild assault pushing you right into the corner.
Back against the wall. Nice.
You just start with 2 wild assaults.
I know. They give you like a Roman cancel right off the bat, basically, which is crazy.
It's wild. That's why it's called wild assault.
Yeah, it gives you pressure, and it gives you options right off the bat, which is a really nice new feature. Oh, I love the mash out on Super. New Holo wanted to re-go for that stagger pressure, and now we get the J, baby, for Johnny.
Shoot the J.
I like the TK overhead setup, and block the burst, too. That's huge.
That full screen burst.
Yeah. Full screen burst, go back, put into the pressure.
Not letting him out of the corner.
I like the red RC wait to bait a throw instead of just went for
Ooh, it's an overhead.
Yep. You're going to have to hold
That's
that.
Johnny. He's here. The One Piece is real.
The Pirate King is real, man. It's nice to see that.
Everybody's out here trying to find Johnny's treasure.
Real. So powerful. Already back over to center screen. Nice.
Ooh, that was an excellent arrow.
Yeah, that was
just expertly forcing out his burst.
Run up.
Getting in there again. Super good conversion. Oh, no drops it. American reset.
Ain't no drop combos. We just got happy little resets in this bad boy.
Resets.
Shout out FGC
I only
Bob
do
Ross.
resets.
For real. I ain't drop combos. I'm setting up for resets. It ain't my fault they don't work out. You know what I'm saying? I like the backdash misfinders, and Fem doesn't really want to give up space here. Instead, just trying to challenge.
Just cutting his cards over in the corner.
But great step dash by Holo. Far slash that will connect. And we're
on
going to go
the
ahead
roller
and put it
coaster.
through the wall. That's going to kill. Nice stuff by Holo. Already back over to neutral. Setting back over. Of course, they got those 2 wild assaults. I'm curious to see how they use them. Nice clip. Step dash in by Fem. Not able to convert. And we got
Not
the
ready
2D.
for the 2D.
Yeah. That Geo just covers so much space and controls so well. Wow, the guard crush in the air.
Johnny's step dash is just so wild.
Oh, did not get the pickup. Of course, these are day 2 characters, I think. You don't have that much time to practice for it. But it's part of what makes these tournaments fun.
Yeah, but you know, Femboy putting together surprisingly competent game plan with a character that's so new.
Pressure. But, of course, now we've got Holo's
Thrown,
Geo
and this
for
is
a
how it
long
ends.
time.
This is how it ends against Geo.
Yeah. Safe jumps after
Throw
every
into
touch.
the 2S.
Yep.
You're not fuzzing that one.
It's rough, man. And, like, especially Holo, you know, Fem's got, like, a good plan together, but also Holo's been playing this character since
Oh,
So you have, even though a lot of, you know, there's been a lot of changes with her, you still have a core game plan that's just going to work. You know, they haven't at least shifted down.
Yeah.
And I like Femboy's strategy of trying to control space with those big, with the misfinders, with the normals. I think it's a winning strat in a lot of situations here. I just think they're having a hard time pulling it off because Geo's one of the few characters that's really, really fast enough to get up in your face and just challenge you.
Being almost a little too cautious, I want to say.
Yeah.
Giving him a chance to dash up 5K, dash up.
Yeah, like we're seeing a lot of backdashes, especially from Fem here so far, which is really a scary situation to be
All
at.
up in his business.
Get a little bit of positive meter going. Holo's looking really good in this matchup so far. Oop, air throw. Sit back down. And walk up throw. Step
Trying to
in.
come back up against this character with positive though in full burst. Uses the deflect shield. I love it. And look how fast the burst gauge is coming back.
I know, that's huge.
Gets so much burst this patch.
Good pressure.
Gonna have it for Wild Assault, and right as I said, it uses it right there, almost to a bar meter.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Not even looking at the health, he's already closing the gap.
Exactly. I like the deflect that you pointed out there because that's a really important new defensive mechanic. It doesn't cost you your entire meter. You have some defensive options while still, you know, having a little bit of a risk. If you get blocked, you lose that burst. But it comes back so quickly on a successful parry that it works so effectively. And Holo was able to really capitalize on that there and is looking at a set point here, which is really, really nice.
And just, the fact that Wild Assault and Deflect Shield both cost 50, so you can Deflect Shield your opponent out, and now you have 50 left for Wild Assault to work with. It feels like you can always come back as long as you have a gauge full of something, whether it be Life Burst or meter.
As long as you
some
have
kind
a
of gauge,
bar, yeah.
as long as you got something.
Like, you have resources now, and like Burst, you know, Burst was a very important resource in this game throughout the entire lifespan so far, but now they've added more functionality to it.
Femboy using the last of his burst, but it works out for him as he breaks the wall, gets a full bar meter.
And that burst is refilling back very effectively, too. That's what happens when you're successful on
Yeah,
it.
just mashing out because he knows he's going to have to play around that reversal super.
Positive bonus, so good in these situations. And I love the instant
The
card,
card
baby.
trick, I love this super.
Bang. Reset, PRC, and I like the, again, overhead. Trying to, you know, open up and catch Holo for doing something.
Oh, counter hit and Senga. Yeah, that'll blow you up.
2-2 a pop. Not a good situation to be. Holo was looking, you know, one round away from taking that one, but we're right back over to even here.
Johnny already giving him trouble day 2.
Like, that's a big thing with a lot of these games. Oh, nice close slash. Gets bursted out, of course, but now, you know, Fem doesn't have the option of Wild Assault or do the parry, so you're a little bit more limited now. You know, you got to play a little bit more intelligently, and now that Holo's right back on you, you don't have any way to get out. Holo's just going to be able to carry this as long as he wants. Into the corner, goes ahead, gets the wall break, positive bonus, looking good.
Counter runs right into the leg.
Red RC puts you right back up into the wall, break it. That was a good swift round for Holo. That's what happens. Like, burst is even more important now because without it, you also lose access to that Wild Assault. You also lose access to your deflects, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have as many options when you use it. You gotta be pretty careful.
I gotta say, I really like this decision for Femboy to just be aggressive with this Wild Assault because it seems like Johnny's presence in the corner is just very overwhelming.
Yeah, like that's a big part of his win con, I think, so far.
He gets so many plus frames. And for why, you know?
They just let him be a monster, and hey, I respect it. Nice. Oh no,
missing the wall break. Resetting to neutral.
But at least you got
Holo with a full
meter.
bar meter, burning it all just to try to get in, getting gold bursted.
Fem with a perfectly timed backdash against that Dust, which worked out really well, was able to get out of the corner. Now Fem is challenging, has to eat a burst. And we're going to pressure.
Lower life. Does he have a way to dump this meter?
Challenge. Backdash again. Both of them dancing around each other. Dancing around each other's golden blades. I like it.
Such a tense situation here. They're just throwing.
Oh, 5K. Stick it out. And now Fem has a huge hill to climb here. I like the full burst. I like the challenge. Knockdown,
just
not enough
barely
to kill.
not killing.
And the chip.
The chip from Mistfinder.
We're going to get it. We're going to close it out eventually. Fem taking
it's
the round.
It's always last round, last set with these people.
Yeah, final round. We're back at it in the end. Ooh, good pickup. Was able to just go in for a misfire. Doesn't have those full extended combos down yet, but it's a day 2 character. We don't have him at all. We're trying to figure it out. Oh, nice big pickup. And in the corner, this is so big. Pops into the card. Oh, we gonna pop you through the wall, and now Fem has positive bonus, and it's going to get so much back when that burst
Blocks
comes
the
in.
wire
Blocks the
seat.
wire seat.
It's a gamer. He's a gamer.
Woo! Dang.
That was just complete gamer mode.
Oh,
that was complete. That was kind of beast.
Dude, block the burst into the
block
wire.
The wire seat,
block the wire seat into the block burst.